the war made them really to understand that they had something to do. That's the story. The Iron Dome is another story. The Iron Dome, when they launched the rocket, so we are trying to hit the rocket that we think that will go into urbanic areas. We try to hit them. It's a great solution. But this is not the main one, because to use a $100,000 rocket, the Iron Dome, against a Qassam that costs 600, it's not the real solution. But it helps our decision making to make sure that not every time that they are throwing rockets, they will hit Sderot, Be'er Sheva, Ofakim, or Tel Aviv. But it is not the main story. The main story is not the Iron Dome. The main story for me is the understanding. They will understand now that they have what to lose. And if you have what to lose, sometimes it helps.
I have a question.
But sometimes they forget it and we have to tell them again.
I have a question about that drone that somehow ended up in Iran. I made the papers last week about them being what?
That's an American.
No, I understand. But I understand that the Iranians have said that they are able to establish or understand all the technology from that drone. Is that true?
No, when we speak about Iran, I cannot tell you. If I tell you what I know about Iran, I have to kill you. Leave Iran.
Is it good? I hope there's something good.
Iran is a threat to Israel, that you know.
Yeah.
And I think that we need the help of the US, to deal with that, as you know. And I think that the US can do much more than they did till now. And I hope that they will. Because we are a small country, and Iran is not so close to Israel, and we need help to do it. That's what can I say about it. Yes.
The problem that I see in terms of what you're talking about and the cost, forget about the Palestinians on the one hand, okay? It's the children in Israel, the children in Ashkelon. 3 years that they couldn't go outside and play.
So many of them have PT, post-trauma. You can't imagine.
That's what people
Heartbreaking.
know. They cried for the poor Palestinian that was killed as a human shield for a terrorist, and yet people don't understand that the children in Israel are being traumatized every day.
I have 3 small nephews living very close to Sderot. Very close to Sderot. Every time when they hear a door, they jump.
Living close to where?
Near Sderot. They live very close to Sderot, in one of the villages. And every time when they hear that someone shut the door, they jump up. Yes, a lot of kids suffering from post-trauma because when you see the numbers, they're only numbers. But every rocket is the whole story. You have 15 seconds to hide. You have alert. Everyone is running.
Red alert.
I remember a lot of times when I used to be in alerts like that. The story is not the alert. The story starts when the alert ends and when the rocket hits. Now everyone calling out, where are you? It takes 2 hours till everyone is calmed down. So it's not only one rocket, it's a whole story. Yes.
I wanted to ask, in regards to Syria and the revolution going on there,
Right.
I've heard 2 sides of it. I mean, I've really heard that it would be in Israel's short-term interest to kind of remove Assad because it would block Ahmadinejad from getting to the Mediterranean and all that, but then in the long run it would actually be detrimental because 85% of the country is Sunnis and they'd be becoming more involved. So I guess my question is, what is your opinion on this? Was it better to take the short term but the long term, or how would you suggest doing it?
I think that this is a kind of like speaking about the weather.
Yeah.
So what is important in my opinion, we will never interfere. This is not our country. I don't think that we have to take a side, not that one, this or that one. It's like to speak about the storm outside. It's nice to have, but I won't do anything about it. So that's the same about Syria. I don't think that Israel will interfere in Syria in any way. This is our neighbors. They will decide whatever they want. And you have a lot of views in it, like you said. And especially the Jews are so smart, everyone has his own view, and the fact is nothing for Jewish people, If you bring a story to someone, he's from the right, he say, you see, I'm right. He's from the left, he say the same, you see. I will end up with a story. Two Jews, I will leave it, 1 second. 2 Jews went to shul before sunrise, and they saw an animal on the fence. So one said to the other, wow, it's a great cat. He said, no, it's not a cat, it's a bird. The bird, the cat. They took a stone and it flew to the sky. So Moshe said to Aaron, if I couldn't see in my eyes, I couldn't believe that cats can fly. So nothing. Yes, you want to ask something? He wants to ask still. Yes.
Yeah, so just one follow-up. First of all, everyone here is talking about the videos. I just wanted to remind you that if we can please get a copy of that video, we'd all like it.
Not everything.
Not everything.
Some of them.
The UN ambulance is some of them.
And you have a lot in the. You know, you have so many in the internet. You just need to take 2 minutes to go to camera, honest report, stand with us. So many organizations, you have so many.
Right. And then I was just to follow up, I was going to say that I heard Lieberman, Abigail Lieberman, was saying that they were going to intervene in this area, that he was that he was ready and able and willing to intervene on the site. So you said that is there 0 chance, or is it a very small chance, or it's covert? Because Lieberman sounded like we wanted to do it.
Lieberman can say whatever he wants, but I don't think that he's in the near future we do something in Syria, except praying. You can pray whatever you want, but not more. I don't think that it's something that we have to. Yes.
2 questions. How many Israelis die from missiles versus terrorist attacks per year? And second, you know, if the great educated hope in the Muslim world is the Iranians with the nuclear capability, then where does this all end for Israel other than a perpetual state of war? I mean, how does it end?
Okay, we lost, let's take a year, 2003, 2004, 2003. We lost during 2003 more than 1,000 Israelis of terrorists, more than 1,000.
Terrorist attack, not missiles.
Terrorist attack.
Okay.
1,000. So for me, the question how many Israelis you lost?
No. I'm just trying to get.
From the rockets, we lost much less than 1,000. We lost 10.
Are those numbers stable or going up or down with time?
You can't know because one rocket will hit the kid garden.
No. But I'm asking like today. I mean, tourism is a major economic factor.
Sure, yes.
So the number of people that are getting hit is going to affect tourism. So I'm trying to get a feel for...
The number of stories are not affected from Gaza because most of the rockets they're shooting now, they're shooting close to Gaza. So you can go to Tel Aviv and you can go to Jerusalem and you can go to the north and you can go to Tiberias. But most of the tourists won't go to Sderot because they're afraid from the rockets.
So, and how many from terrorists today in what's the number?
Baruch Hashem, thank God. The last year.
Perfect. Wonderful. And my second question is, how does this all end? I mean, is it a perpetual state of war for Israel? That's the way to live.
You know, in Europe, it took 1 year of bloodshed till they will have a kind of peace. I don't know.
I understand. I mean, if it takes a lifetime of war, you got no choice.
To go back to Europe. What are the choices?
I didn't say there's a choice.
We have any choice? After my grandfather, you know, died up in Auschwitz, I won't go back to Hungary to live over there, even though I'm a refugee from Hungary. According to the UN rule, I have to get rights every day. I'm a refugee. But I won't go back. So I think that we have to try in one hand to find kind of solution. Which we can. Which can be two-state solution, can be, I don't know. We have to try. In the other hand, we have to understand that we have to be strong all the time, even if we have to say we have to be strong. Because if you will be weak, someone in the area will take advantage of the fact.
I totally understand the strong, but if you're not looking 20 years ahead, you don't ever get out of the perpetual state of war. So my question is, what is the vision 10, 20 years forward that gets us out?
I don't know about the vision 20 years, but you know that we tried. We went out from Gaza. Why? You know why? Because we thought that if we leave Gaza, they will leave us.
That's right.
But does it
we tried to speak with Arafat 10 times. We try. I thought that we'll keep trying to do it. You know, we have a lot of views in Israel, but everyone wants in a way to find a way to live with them in peace. We don't have any kind of idea to conquer, you know, another country, to expand Israel. No, give us our land, no matter